Welcome to tier 1. I'm glad you made it, and I'm sure this is going to be a life-changing experience for you. So my name is Kin, I'll be your instructor, and I'm coding for roughly 30 years, I would say. And let me make a comparison about AI as your coding platform and me with my 30 years experience. AI can program better than me already. This is now March 2026, and AI gets better not every year, not every month, but every day. All right. Why? Because AI keeps on learning. So it is already probably better than any coder out there. I know many coders don't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear it either, but it's true. But the minute you understand this, you start realizing, you know what? Why should I be a coder when I can be an architect? When I can be in charge of the coders? And in this case, the coders will be AI. So let me set the scene for you in big companies like Google, even banks, or even companies that create software for customers. You'll have your chief or head architect, and below the architect will be all the coders, each one having its own part or area that they code in when you have big applications. The scene now is you become the architect and AI becomes the coders. Right? So we train and upskill architects. If you come from university, you'll be really a coder like I am. All right, not an architect. The whole movement about or in regards to Rebel Glitch is that we produce architects. No need for coders. AI is the coder. Okay, so that's what you're going to become. You're going to become an architect, and not just an architect, but a full stack architect. And we're going to look at what full stack means when we're going to look at all the different tiers in the next lesson. All right, so that's very much it in this welcome. Maybe just a last thing about the positioning and the position that we as Rebel Glitch take on and believe. And you can see that actually every day. Companies are not interested in certification anymore. Companies don't care about your credentials. Companies care about what you can ship, what you can produce, what is out there in the world that you have created. That is the number one thing that companies are looking at today. If you're going to be freelance and take on projects, you can have your showcase of what you've built before. So the big thing in Rebel Glitch is that from tier 1, this tier that you are in now, up to tier 6, you're going to create shippable products, and that will become your resume. It becomes your what can I do? Yes, you're going to get a very good looking certificate from Rebel Glitch too. No one cares about it. All right. They want to be able to log into your software and see what you have done. So credentials become sort of a nice to have. All right. And that's why we build your resume. We build it on something called GitHub that is live, where people can see what you've done and interact with the stuff you have done and much more. So by the end of tier 6, you'll be brilliant, and it will take 4 to 5 months. That's it. All right. You can't even properly learn one language in the old days without AI. It takes a long time, right? And then we're going to introduce you to much more than just the coding part, the building part, because you're going to have free time. You're going to have free time to think of what is the pain point of this customer. What's his brand voice? How can I build it into his software? You know, in the old days, when someone gives me a spec, I'm sitting here, but in the back of my head, I'm thinking, how am I going to build this? Can I build this? The languages I know, is it good enough? Can it actually do this? Things like that. All right. Now you're going to say, AI is doing the languages. I have nothing to worry about. So I can concentrate on what is the vision of the customer? What's his brand voice? What does he want to communicate with his software? What's his pain points? What is the solution he really looks for? How can we easily give it to him? And remember this, what the customer sees is not the code. What the customer sees is this front end you design. How professional is it? You know, that is what impresses customers. Is it functional? Does it do what it says it can do? All right. And that is the job of the architect, meaning that is the job that you're going to take on. And it's exciting. It's very exciting that I can tell you, to sit 2 o'clock in the morning typing out code is not fun. Not at all. All right. Being an architect, on the other hand, you come up with ideas. You come up with thinking out of the box type of things. You wow customers. Customers are very ungrateful in regards to code. They only see the front end, not all the hard work that went in the back end, you know. And normally coders, the front end coders produce is, in the old days anyway, was not, well, let's just say it was not really up to par. So welcome again. Yes, you're going to end up with a resume. Yes, you're going to be an architect. Yes, you're going to be full stack. All you need to do is take a lesson, at least one lesson every day. Some lessons are short. If there is exercises, do them. Don't do it once, do it 2 times, do it 3 times. We're going to create a website as one of the first things. Don't create 1, create 3, right? Play around. That is probably the most important thing, is that playing around. Break things, struggle a little bit. Difficult to struggle, because if there's errors, you type the errors into your AI agent and it fixes it. So struggling is not really part of it, but what you'll find is the more you do things, the better you get at it, the faster you get at it, and you even ship things faster. So I'll see you in the next lesson, and we're going to run through tier 1 first, so you know what you're going to do and why it is important. So I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye.